Right now, breaking news on News Channel 8.
Conservative activist and Turning Point USA founder Charlie Kirk was shot and killed today while at an event in Utah. Good evening, I'm Keith Kate.
I'm Jennifer Lee. Thank you for joining us. Kirk was speaking at an event at a university in Utah when he was reportedly hit in the neck by a bullet. The 31-year-old, who is a father of two, was rushed to the hospital just moments ago. He was rushed to a hospital, but just moments ago, President Donald Trump announced on Truth Social that he had died. That shooting happened around 3 this afternoon at an outdoor amphitheater at Utah Valley University. The school is located in Orem, just north of Provo. Here's a look at the campus. The amphitheater where thousands had gathered for the event is now empty. Witnesses say Kirk was answering a question about mass shootings when the single shot rang out. They also say other bystanders jumped in to stop any further shots. Kirk is a well-known supporter of President Trump and spoke at the 2024 presidential convention just days after an attempted assassination on Trump's life. Lawmakers in D.C. condemning the violence today.
Political violence there's no place for it in America. I don't care what party you are. I was horrified by what happened in Minnesota. Those 2 state senators systematically going around and shooting them. And then today, Charlie Kirk, obviously a political actor in the media space, to have that happen. We're better than that as Americans. We're better than that as humans.
A university spokesperson said they do not have a suspect in custody. The school previously said in an alert that police did have a suspect detained, but they corrected that information. Again, President Donald Trump saying moments ago that Charlie Kirk has died. Be sure to stay with News Channel 8 for updates on the search for the shooter. We will bring them to you as they happen both on air and on our WFLA app.
Now, breaking news on News Channel 8.
We have breaking news at 4:30 this morning. Reports of 6 people shot in Tampa overnight.
Looking at video here from 2 scenes in this investigation. Police say the first calls to 911 were from an apartment complex on Woodville Street. That shooting investigation then expanding to downtown at West Platte and South Willow Avenue. Thanks for being with us here on this Thursday morning on News Channel 8 Today. I'm Chris Martinez.
And I'm Avery Cotton. Right now, police are still trying to identify a suspect in this case. Let's get right to Jenna Bass live at TPD headquarters with what we've learned. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Chris and Avery. Like you mentioned, we've got 2 separate scenes and 6 people have been shot this morning. Now, Tampa Police tell us they have received a phone call shortly after 1 a.m. for 3 people shot at that apartment complex near Woodville Street. About a half hour later, TPD was dispatched to another phone call regarding 2 people in a car off South Willow Ave in downtown Tampa. Now, cops believe those people in the car had also been shot at the same apartment complex. Those 5 victims were taken to a local hospital, 1 with critical injuries. Right now, we're told a 6th shooting victim also took themselves to a local hospital. Also, right now, TPD does not have a suspect and has not ID'd a suspect, so that person is still at large. They're still working to give us that information. Again, this is a very active and open investigation. As soon as we learn more, we'll continue to bring it to you on air and online at WFLA.com. For now, reporting live in front of TPD headquarters in downtown Tampa, Jenna Bass, 8 on your side.
Dubbed Operation King's Fall, investigators say the crimes were happening right out in the open at a Brooksville convenience store.
That was the main hub of where everything was occurring.
The investigation focused on the Super Saver food store, formerly known as King's. According to Hernando County Sheriff Al Nienhuis, the store's owner allowed gang members to turn the store into a hub for illegal gambling, drug trafficking, and violence.
We soon learned that we had a deeply embedded and a very highly organized criminal organization.
Investigators say the criminal activity escalated to the point where even customers were targeted. Surveillance video shows a customer being pistol whipped and robbed inside the store while the clerk stood by.
Something we really want to drive home is how dangerous these individuals were.
Over the last several weeks, deputies have been carrying out dozens of search warrants across Brooksville, seizing guns, drugs, and cash. In all, 22 people have been arrested.
When these shots are fired and this violence occurs, innocent people who live in that area.
The trial of a woman charged in the death of a Polk County Sheriff's deputy, Blaine Lane, is wrapping up. News Channel 8's Victoria Lucas was live at today's proceedings. She joins us at the Polk County Courthouse with the very latest.
Deputy Lane's family mustered up the courage to show up to this trial nearly 3 years after his death. His mother, Shelley, telling me today all she wants is justice for her son.
I want everyone to know that Blaine was a good kid, and Blaine loved his job, and Blaine loved getting ready for his job. And he wouldn't change anything because he loved what he did.
An emotional day in court for Shelley Williams, the mother of the late Polk County Deputy Sheriff Blaine Lane. The trial proceedings in the death of her son continued with multiple witness testimonies, including an audio recording which took us back to the early morning hours of October 4th, 2022.
And he was doing what he was supposed to be and what he was called to do. And yet he is no longer allowed to do that because of her actions.
Sheriff officials say around 2 in the morning, Deputy Lane was assisting in serving a warrant to Cheryl Williams at a mobile home in Polk City. We're told Williams pointed a realistic-looking BB gun at deputies, causing them to open fire. One of those bullets hit Lane, who was outside, and killed him.
They would have not been there if she was a decent person and just followed the law.
Williams took the stand and provided a brief testimony.
I have an outer injury, which is from the right side, I've been shot in my back and it exit the front.
Williams confirmed that she smoked weed moments prior to the incident and meth the day before.
Knowing the outcome of him being shot because of some low life, there's just no words.
The judge denied 2 motions for judgment of acquittal from the defense. The defense thought the evidence was confusing. Closing arguments are scheduled for tomorrow morning. In Polk County, Victoria Lucas, 8 on your side.
Thank you, Jeff. The Tampa Police Department has suspended an officer who they say used excessive force during an arrest in April. There is some body camera video tonight, as well as some aerial video that was released today, in fact, showing Brian Velasquez hitting the suspect as he gave himself up. News Channel 8's Ryan Arbogast has the latest.
It was chaotic, to say the least. The Tampa Police Department busting out all the stops to take down what they're calling a career criminal who's no stranger to jails across our state. In the body cam video you're about to watch, you'll not only see the arrest, but the reason why an officer is facing real consequences. Wednesday, TPD releasing this video from Officer Brian Velasquez's body cam, showing officers racing through a Tampa neighborhood in April, chasing down a 12-time convicted felon. Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground before I do it! TPD says the man, spotted from the ground and the air, is 31-year-old Charles Wilson from Fort Pierce.
He's in the middle of the block.
Officers say he fled from a traffic stop, ditched the car, dumped a bag of drugs and guns, and stopped running in the backyard of an abandoned home.
He's on the back porch of a house at 5010 North 9th right now.
Wilson, who already tossed his weapon, was on his knees, held at gunpoint with his arms outstretched. That's when things escalated. On the ground! On your stomach! On your stomach! On the stomach! On your stomach! Put your hands on back! Hands on your back! Don't move! Do enough! A kick in the face shown crystal clear from the air and the ground, and a mugshot taken later showing a bloodied nose. It was enough for TPD to suspend Officer Velasquez and force him to take mandatory training. The chief of police telling 8 on your side the officer should have used better judgment, restraint, and understanding in his actions. You just watched the end of the arrest. Wilson is facing 8 charges and also has an open hit-and-run case in Pinellas. The officer involved will be off the force for at least a month. Reporting in downtown Tampa tonight, Ryan Arbogast, 8 on your side.